Office of PFA and regarded as the father of the Philippine franchising, Dr. Samie Lim, CFE.
Distinguished guests, fellow entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with a grateful heart that I stand before you today at the opening of Franchise Asia, at the time when our country proudly hosts the ASEAN Summit and looks forward to deeper integration, stronger collaboration, and more inclusive growth. Today, I would like to share with you the foundation that has guided my journey in nation building. There are 4 pillars that have shaped my life and my work in franchising. The first is the heart to honor the past. Second is the mind to visualize the future. The third is the skill to excel today. And the fourth is the will to serve always. These are not merely words that are the compass that has guided franchising from its humble beginnings in becoming a global force. The heart to honor the past. Every strong future begins with gratitude. When we speak of franchising, we must remember that we did not begin as a strong organization. We began as what we call the Wednesday Luncheon Group, a small circle of visionaries that composed mainly of American franchise companies operating in the Philippines. The key movers included people like George Arneta of Dairy Queen, Titoy and Martin Pardo of 7-Eleven, Leo Prieto of Shakey's. They were the pioneers that planted the seeds in this soil that was still uncertain. When PFA was organized formally, we were only 45 members under the chairmanship of Titoy Pardo. 45. Today, we are 2,000 brands operating in the Philippines. Growth did not happen by accident. It happened because people like you believed in it. I also remember my early journeys in building alliances with people like the Harrison Plaza Tenants Association, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce department stores and retailers under the leadership of then Joe Rosario of the Manila COD, the Ayala Tenants Association, and eventually the Philippine Retailers Association under the leadership of people like Ping Limboko, Manny Sigao, Bobby Claudio, and myself. We aligned with the Japan Retailers Association, the Indonesian Retailers Association, and the Retailers Association across Asia. Even then, we understood that something important. No one builds an industry alone. We build through our alliances, honoring the past, with honoring our relationship that make our growth possible. The mind to visualize the future. My philosophical vision and life was formed when I was still in high school, during yoga classes and Zen sessions. It has become clear to me that my life purpose was then and will be to do the greatest number of good for the greatest number of people. When translated into business terms, it became a mission to create thousands of small MSMEs and millions of jobs. Franchising became the platform for that mission. Why? Because franchising multiplies success. It transforms managers into entrepreneurs. It turns employees into owners. It converts dreams into structured business system with 90% chance of success versus 25% if one were to start a business alone. This is the genius of franchising. When the government organized the so-called Export Development Council in 1992, I was tasked to create the Domestic Development Trade Council in 1998, which later evolved into the Trade and Development Council. The vision was very clear and simple. Develop both local, competitive, and domestic strength for our retailer. Today, we see the vision of that vision. We see the fruition of that vision. We are no longer just importing franchise concepts. We are exporting Filipino franchise brands to ASEAN and to the world. We are no longer centralized in Metro Manila. Many of our new franchise brands come from North and Southern Luzon, and even from Visayas and Mindanao. This is inclusive growth. The skill to excel today. While we honor the past and visualize the future, we must excel in what we are doing today. The Philippines today is arguably the most diverse franchise platform in Asia. We have strong food franchise brands. We have robust retail franchise concepts. But most interestingly, we are witnessing explosive growth in service sectors, in personal services, health and beauty, wellness, spa, education, and digital services. We are not one-dimensional, we are adapting. And that is why Franchise Asia has become the largest franchise export in the world, with close to 1,000 brands exhibiting right here at SMX. Let us look at what is happening globally. The Paris Franchise Expo continues to be the most beautiful franchise showcases. Taiwan has dominated the lucrative milk and street food category. The British franchise show has moved strongly ahead towards servicing the franchisors. Indonesia hosts one of the most diverse franchise exhibits in Southeast Asia. We learn from all of them. But what makes the Philippines unique? It's our diversity, our resiliency, our entrepreneurial spirit, and our heart. And today, there are numerous franchises offered online. But I always remind them that it is best to see the franchise concept personally here at SMX.